Hi, I'm Josh Katzenstein here with Luke Johnson. We just finished watching the Saints preseason opener. The Saints beat the Jaguars 24-20. And Luke, I think everyone came here today thinking, that Taysom Hill was going to be the big takeaway, and he definitely made some plays. But what stood out to me in the second half was all those backup defensive linemen.
I don't think either of us saw Devereaux Lawrence getting in there on 3 of those sacks. He got credit for 2 of them. I don't think anybody saw Jaron Elliott getting 2.5 sacks, and 2 of them were strip sacks. Those backup defensive linemen ate today, man.
Yeah.
I think 6 sacks in the second half.
Yeah, it was wild. Mitchell Lavin got in there too, made a bunch of plays, certainly made his presence felt. Sean Payton was a little upset with the performance in the game. Obviously you want to see a better performance in the first half than the second half. But when they play well in the second half, that just shows that you do have some depth, which is obviously what you want if you're going to be a Super Bowl caliber team.
I think the upsetting thing tonight was that the defense that had played so well all camp lets Jacksonville go on like a 15-play drive to start the game. And then the next one was like a 12-play drive, and then the one right after that was like a 9-play drive. They just couldn't get off the field. And then the offense. There's no Drew Brees tonight, so Tom Savage started, but they didn't look especially sharp to start the night either. So I can see where he's coming from there, but I think overall the depth was kind of shown on this team.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll see how it works out for them over the next 3 preseason games. But just talking to players, they said that Marshawn Lattimore told me it's a big deal, but it's not really a big deal. So I think that's a perfect way to sum up, pretty much everything with this preseason game. And as I reminded people on Twitter, last year the Saints lost to the Browns in the preseason opener. So, they won.
What did the Browns finish the regular season?
I don't think they won a game, Luke.
I think they went on 16.
So, I think, you should probably be happy with a win, even though there's a lot to build on. And we'll have plenty of coverage for you at NOLA.com.
Wait. Jeff Duncan isn't going to let us go through this whole thing without talking one time about Taysom Hill, except in the intro.
That's a good point. Good save. Good save, Luke.
So, please, Josh Katzenstein, I'm going to write a story tomorrow detailing the performance, but please, I want you to do it.
Well, he had definitely had some bright spots. I was impressed with his 21-yard scramble. I think we all knew that Taysom Hill could run a little bit, and then he got in the end zone on a 3-yard run also. But I still want to see a little bit more. I think there were a few plays where he was a little bit quick to run, probably needs to go through his progressions a little bit more. But certainly there was a lot of promise when you consider that this was the first preseason game he's had for the Saints. I think right now, and I know the fans don't want to hear this, Tom Savage is probably still a little bit ahead in that quarterback battle, but we still have a month to go before the regular season starts, so we'll see what else Taysom can do.
All right, that sounds good to me. This is Josh Katzenstein. I'm Luke Johnson. We're with NOLA.com. You can find all of our stuff at NOLA.com/Saints, and we'll be hooking and jabbing the rest of the way out here.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.